What's good, YouTube? Welcome to The Lion Ryan. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about my very first shift at my McDonald's location. Alright, so without further ado, let's get into it. So, obviously, my initial feeling was, I guess I'd say nervous because I've never had a job before. So, going in there was very new to me. Really had no idea what I was going to be doing. I was told I was going to meet with someone, and then the person I was actually meeting was someone completely different, but the guy was chill, so it was all right. Yeah, so going to McDonald's, I was working as the drive-through person, so I was taking the people's orders, typing it in a machine, and then ringing it up for them. And man, that that machine was very difficult to understand. The person I was working with said that with time it becomes more muscle memory, so it'll be quicker. And I believe that that's the case, but during that time, it was actually made it pretty stressful because not only could you barely even hear what the person was saying, but genuinely, it was so difficult to put in the order. I'm not even gonna lie. So yeah, I definitely had some trouble with that at first. And then there was some crazy rush hour, like maybe an hour and a half in, and couldn't do it. Like I actually stepped away and did the other tasks. And so someone else did the job. I assume they have like two of those workers at the same shift at the same time, so the other person was just doing it. But then as time went on, I actually got better at it. But also, the shift was 4 hours long, and there was a 10-minute break. So, yeah, pretty tiring. But moving on, I'd say the main takeaway is that being nice to people goes a very long way. The difference between someone that was like rushing to get their order in and someone that took their time and was actually nice and understanding, like, all right, so for example, if you go to a McDonald's drive-through and you give the person cash, let me tell you right now, that's fine. And the person's probably gonna seem okay with it, but dog, had you just brought your credit card, that would have made everything so much easier. Just put the thing out, beep, scan it, want your receipt. No. All right. But anyways, it's fine. And also like being with the people there was very good for me to experience because I think it's more like I don't know, I think just having a job is very important. I guess at least for me, just so I can understand what it's like to be in the workforce because I've just never had a job before. And also the dealing with people was very important for me because like all right, at the end of the day, you are just sort of having a conversation with the person. So how would I want my order to be taken? And then that's the way that I try to take their order, right? There are other takeaways, but I'm not going to get into them. So finally, rating the experience of my first shift, my first real shift at McDonald's, 4 hours, 10-minute break. Man, completely brand new. I'm going to give it more than a 7 out of 10. I don't know exactly what I'm going to put it at. Not a 10 out of 10, but more than a 7 out of 10. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. To the 10 people that watch this and future me. And yeah, hope you have a great rest of your day. And like always, my friends, Yeah, I'm not gonna edit this, so yeah, that's not gonna get cut. But anyways, yeah. And if you've been following the World Cup too, you've been probably seeing some pretty good games. I'm excited about this. The game, the final, which is on I think the 19th or the 18th, something like that. Definitely be following along. But yeah, thank you for watching.